Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show. I'm here to talk about some NBA news, so let's get right into it here. So, the first thing I really want to get into from Shams Charania here is some really bad news regarding a Charlotte Hornets star. So, Charlotte Hornets star LaMelo Ball has suffered a serious sprain in his right ankle. So, a right ankle sprain for Mr. LaMelo Ball, and he's likely to miss an extended time. So, it doesn't say how much time, but it says he is likely to miss extended time with a serious sprain. Sources tell The Athletic at Stadium. Tests showed Ball avoided a fracture in the ankle, which required surgery last season, and a cautious approach is expected. I'm expecting a cautious approach here because Shams mentioned here he avoided a fracture which required surgery last year, so they're probably going to be cautious with this. He's probably going to miss an extended time. But it looks like Melo's going to miss an extended time. And he was doing amazing this year. This is why this sucks. It's just he can't be healthy. Always something goes wrong. And I hope for a quick recovery because he was playing the best basketball of his career. 30.1 points per game, 6.2 rebounds per game, 8.9 assists per game, 47.6% from the field. He was having probably the best season of his career, and now this will derail his momentum. The Ball family is cursed with injuries. You know, Lonzo Ball kind of cursed with injuries right now, and now LaMelo Ball with the ankle injury. But hopefully, he gets better soon. He was having the best season of his life. Like, this is ridiculous. And this sucks, because he's currently in a walking boot and crutches, has had a fabulous start to the season, averaging 24.7 points per game, 8.2 assists, and 5.5 rebounds per game. He scored 30 points or more in 7 of the last 10 games, which is why it sucks, man. Hopefully he recovers fast. The Ball brothers can't catch a break. Like, Lonzo was starting the ball for the Bulls, and ever since he had that knee injury, he hasn't been able to play since. And LaMelo, 2 straight years with some sort of ankle injury. Of course, it would happen to freaking LaMelo when he's having probably his best season of his career, or definitely the best season of his career. So, Heat star Jimmy Butler, ankle, has been ruled out versus the Bucks tonight. Sources tell The Athletic at Stadium. Man, he's ducking the Giannis clamps. What a coward. I mean, he's probably injured. I mean, he sent the Bucks home last year. I doubt he's scared. I guess he actually is injured with a ankle injury. Maybe it is load management, but I think he actually did get injured in their last game. But if it is load management, the NBA still hasn't fixed it. But I legit think he probably has an ankle injury. I think he fell on Barrett's foot during the next game, if I'm correct. He might have stepped on his foot, I think. So I think he actually is injured. I don't think he's ducking the Bucks, because he owned them last year in the playoffs. So the New York Knicks are waiving guard Dwayne Washington Jr. and re-signing guard/forward Jalen Martin in a 2-way NBA contract. Phoenix Suns legend Dwayne Washington Jr. Sources tell The Athletic at Stadium Martin has averaged 13 points for Knicks' Westchester G League affiliate this season. Wish someone would give Dwayne Washington Jr. a chance, because I think he's a decent player. I think Washington got injured. It's probably get more into garbage time games, getting some NBA experience. So we had a follow-up update to Jalen Johnson's injury. The Hawks forward, who's been one of the most improved players this year, in my opinion. An update. So the best case scenario per Shams, after completing imaging on his left wrist since suffering the injury Saturday night, Washington, the 6'8" product, has emerged as a 2-way force for Atlanta in his 3rd season. So it's kind of the best case scenario. It's only 4 to 6 weeks. So the good thing is he's not going to have the test show no fracture or need for a surgery. So that's the best news. But he's one of the most improved candidates. He's one of the most improved player candidates early in the season. So we have a update on CJ McCollum. The Pelicans and C.J. McCollum are aiming for a potential return. Remember, he's been out since November 4th to a small lung collapse, and they've set a target for his return to action. It'll either be against, I think, either the Spurs or the 76ers. So it'll be either against the 76ers or the Spurs who'll make his return. Which, I'm glad he's great, because that's the second lung collapse he's had, so luckily he was able to recover from it. And he's been out since November 4th, so I'm glad to see he's coming back. Some great news. And Zion and Brandon Ingram been cooking. If they can get back CJ and Trey Murphy, they might have something cooking there in that Western Conference, in my opinion. So, see if anything else here from Woj. Nothing really there. Woj talk about, so let's get to the NBA Central. So we have a few things here from my Golden State Warriors. First one here. Some members within Golden State's organization have been annoyed with Andrew Wiggins' lack of physical conditioning, per Kendra Andrews. Sources told ESPN that after missing 2 months last season over a still undisclosed personal matter, he didn't take the time necessary during the summer to get back into shape ahead of this season. His lack of physical conditioning annoyed some within the organization, a team source added. Man. I kind of disagree. I just think he needs to play harder. I mean, that can come from a lack of conditioning, of him just not. His conditioning definitely affects his motor. And his motor is incredible during the championship playoff run. I don't know. It's kind of a downfall right now with us, man. Hopefully Andrew Wiggins can get back to where he was in that championship run. Or maybe it's just out here. Maybe it's fake sources, I don't know. So Monty Williams, watch what he saw from the Pistons. Quote, "We had a loose ball today in the backcourt. We probably had 6 guys die for it. You don't have that on most teams that have lost this many games in a row." What's he talking about? 6? You're supposed to have 5 players on the court there, Mr. Monty. Not 6. That would be illegal. Bro, excited about one hustle play when they lose by like 20. They pay him the highest contract ever known to good coach. Contract negotiations for the Warriors are weighing on Klay Thompson. He appears to be noticeably more frustrated during games. He sometimes sits on the end of the bench by himself during timeouts or slaps his head after taking a bad shot. It just feels like once his confidence is gone, he's just cooked. It's just when that confidence. He loses that confidence, and it's just not there. But like, Klay's just having his worst year ever. He's just lost his confidence. But sadly, he might be washed. Hate to see it, man. So for the NBA in-season tournament semifinals on December 7th, TNT and ESPN will blend their coverage, featuring Ernie Johnson, Charles Barkley, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Stephen A. Smith, and Michael Wilbon, per at WBD Sports PR. TNT and ESPN collaborating. That's crazy. That's must-see TV. I'm going to see the game is, but that's going to be must-see TV. They're cooking. Next thing. So Stephen A. Smith explains why he hasn't spoke about Josh Giddey. He's 21. We don't know how old she is. We don't know anything. We know there's an investigation on him. That's all we know. We don't know anything else. You know why Stephen A. Smith hasn't said anything? Because you could get sued, Eddie. You don't just go out there running your damn mouth over something this serious. Nobody need to watch this nonsense.
For it to arrive by Christmas. But if you're doing
But yeah, ESPN is quick to speak about, Ime Udoka, Joe Mazzulla, over an incident that happened multiple years ago. Um, Wonder why? I mean, Kyrie never did anything illegal. Joe was arrested 12 years ago. I mean, I don't know why they always mention that. I mean, they always do it to the black people.
Still ahead, hostage negotiations turning to hostage exchanges as Israel
But she's underage. I don't care.
from the war. We'll see what impact, if any, this could have on the fighting.
She's definitely a junior in high school. I mean, like, come on.
Look at a little bit of warm-up on the way.
But it's honestly just a freaking crapshoot. But they want space. If it was a black person, Malika Andrews would be all over that hating. And since she hasn't said anything, kind of a little bit fishy, that Malika Andrews hasn't said anything about the Josh Giddey situation. I think she said something about it yesterday, but you could tell she didn't want to do it because she likes white boys. Kind of just ESPN being trash. So Dwight Howard is showing interest in the EuroLeague and NBL per at basketnews._com. Howard aims to include an NBA exit clause in any potential agreement, stressing his goal to return to the league where he has spent 18 years of his career. Sadly, his career in the NBA is most likely done at this point. I mean, he's had a great career. I don't know if he's sad about it. The EuroLeague might be the best option. So, per Shams Charania, via Run It Back FDTV, the FanDuel's flagship NBA show with Shams, quote, the Bulls, I'm sure, would convey Austin Reeves and any potential Zach LaVine trade. LaVine has to have more value than that. LaVine in LA would be something, man. I'm not going to say it would be great or bad, you just have to watch. Anthony Davis, over his last 10 games. 17 points, 32 points, 10 points, 26 points, 27 points, 16 points, 9 points, 19 points, 30 points, 18 points. He's just inconsistent. He's inconsistent. He's kind of just alternating between games. One game he's good, one game he's bad. One game he's good, one game he's bad. 2 games he's good. This game he's bad. This game he's good. This game he's bad. AD has to be more consistent, man, if he wants to be a true leader outside of LeBron for this Lakers team. Reggie Jackson last night. What the hell is happening? Reggie Jackson's low-key been good this season. He had 35 points, 13 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, 79% from the field, and stepped up with no Jokic and Murray to defeat Kawhi, PG, Harden, and Russ in LA. And DeAndre Jordan low-key cooked as well. They cooked their former team. That's crazy. DeAndre Jordan low-key cooked in that game last night too. Reggie Jackson, DeAndre Jordan against their former teams, and completely destroyed the Clippers in the fourth quarter. DeAndre Jordan had freaking 21 points and 13 rebounds. How the hell did he let DeAndre Jordan go for 21 points and 13 rebounds in 2023? And let him go 8 for 11. But yeah, it's really all the NBA I want to talk about here, so until next time I'm out. Peace.